Hello all. Well, as you see by my post that I did walk a little, like 3.25 miles. It was very hot. I was very sweaty, but I did it. So here's down. I didn't really blow dry it all the way, so it's kind of frizzy and curly and all that good stuff. So, okay. Now, getting back to my singles group, that would you do something like that? It's basically a blind date. So either you get picked and you're highlighted, and then anonymously guys ask questions or comment. I think they can ask questions. You pose questions, they answer them, and then you agree to go on a blind date with them. And they reveal who this is. So I did get into that a little bit and say, something you would do, because these crows, oh my God, all over the place here. So part of me is, what if I'm really not into the guy and he's into me? And then, or what if I'm really into him and he's not into me? So hurt feelings. But they say worst case scenario would be no blinker. Okay, now you put your blinker on. And would you like to send a notification? No. Sorry, my watch went off. So, and I have to put, oh, no, I didn't want to put this on. I wanted to put my chapstick on, but grabbed the wrong thing. And so they say worst case scenario, you meet a friend. There is a guy in the group like I would have to, the person would have to meet my height requirement. They'd have to at least be my height. And they highlighted 3 women. So there must be, I'm thinking, this is my Thrive. It has a little bit of a color to it. It's a moisture lipstick, so but she put, I'm kind of on the taller side, 5'10", so I'd like someone that's at least my height. So I would say, so I've tried dating guys that are shorter than me, or meeting guys, I should say, that are shorter than me, and it just doesn't work for me. So I would put that on my profile, on my little blurb. And I think they give you questions and guidelines on how to answer this. So we'll see. Of course, as you see, I'm on the road again. So I did my little thing here. I had last night my dinner, and then after my walk it was like 7:30, so I was under the gun because I wanted to eat by 8, like it says you should eat by 8. And I'm gonna get over so these cars can get in. I hate this. I hate all these highways. So I had an apple with peanut butter because the fruit it suggests blueberries, strawberries, apples, and grapefruits. So grapefruit will kill my stomach. So and a protein So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have an apple with peanut butter. And my apples were so small. So I had 2. And it was under the gun, and I finished right at 8 o'clock on the dot. I think towards the end I was eating so fast. Today I'm not as hungry, but I did get a black iced coffee because it says black coffee, and I like iced, not hot. So I went for the black coffee. See, and I haven't been taking my stomach medicine that I'm supposed to take in the morning. I did, 2 whole days, yesterday and today. And my stomach isn't bothering me, no heartburn. I did take the nighttime one because I feel I can deal with heartburn during the day more than waking up with it at night. So I took the nighttime one. Friday night, I'm going to try and not take the nighttime one and see how I go with this diet thing and this healthier eating. I am drinking a ton of water, though. Really a ton of water. And I woke up like every 2 hours to pee last night. And I woke up at like a little after 5. And I was wide freaking awake. I could not go back to sleep. Today, not so much water as I have been, as I did yesterday, I should say, at this time, but I'm on the road. And when I get back, I'm eating lunch. I hope my boss doesn't send me anywhere else, or I will say I have to eat my lunch real quick because it is 11:53 and I'm supposed to eat at 12 o'clock. So, and my friend said this is like an intermittent fasting thing, but I think with the intermittent fasting, you like from 12 to something, you can eat as much as you want. And this was a doctor I found on YouTube, and I have to re-find it and share his link. But it says you can have protein in the morning, but at 12 o'clock have lunch. And it does say, and it makes sense, no sugar. So I'm basically having no sugar and very little carbs. So I don't know. To me, it's like a keto and a fasting thing, I guess. But like I said, I know people that have done the fasting, and it's like from this time to this time, you can eat whatever you want. I can't. I'm doing a protein, vegetables, and a good carb at lunch, and then just protein and vegetables for dinner. And then I'm doing I feel like but I don't. Then I'm doing fruit for my snacks. So, and I'm walking. So I'm hoping this helps me. And I know this is not sustainable, but if I get down enough weight, and like Wednesday night, I'm bringing a vegetable platter to this gift auction I'm going to. Wednesday night is tomorrow night already. And then I'm also gonna bring this mango peach salsa. Now, mango peach salsa is 0, I believe, on Weight Watchers. I know salsa is. I don't know if the mango peach is. So I will be cheating a little bit at the gift auction. I'm bringing the vegetables because I can eat as many vegetables as I want. And one time at Weight Watchers, this one, it used to be that if you had 1 cup of carrots, raw carrots, ate them, it was 0 points. If you had 2 cups, it was 1 point. And this woman didn't realize. She's like, oh, I didn't realize, because someone brought it up. And the leader said, listen, you're not going to get fat eating vegetables. So eat away. Except, I mean, carrots do have sugar in them. And if you do have a sugar issue, I wouldn't say eat like bags and bags of carrots each day, but anything within moderation. And that's the whole Weight Watchers thing. So I am going to try, like I said, to stick to this as long as I can. And here and there, I know I will be cheating a little bit. Not cheating, but I'm gonna make a conscious effort. Like, I'm gonna bring my dinner and eat it before I leave work on Wednesday, tomorrow. And this way I can, you know, I will be full enough, I believe, that I will be fine. I might bring an apple with a plastic knife and cut it, and maybe from home bring a small little, hey dude, stay in your lane, big ass dump truck. Like a little bit of peanut butter to go with my apple. So, but someone did say they're bringing fruit platter. It might have even been my sister. And if that's the case, I will eat the berries, and that's it. I'm not gonna, because I know pineapple has a lot of sugar in it, natural sugar. And I don't know about watermelon. Why you can't have watermelon? Because watermelon, you know, will help you pee. So I don't know. I don't know where I am. I'm not even paying attention. I haven't passed my exit yet, thank goodness. But yeah, so it's as long as, like I said, someone's bringing fruit, so as long as there's berries and blueberries, I will eat that. As long as, then I'll eat the vegetables, not the dip, but just the vegetables. And I'll avoid the carrots, I guess. Well, it says is carrots a vegetable? I get so confused now because, you know, supposedly a tomato is a fruit. So, I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Make sure carrots is a vegetable. And I'm going to go to the store probably Friday night and get, again, vegetables to slice up and roast in the oven. So we'll do that. Maybe I'll do some eggplant this time for this week. Some eggplant. I do like, maybe just add eggplant to the zucchini and squash, so then I don't have to buy as much as zucchini and squash. So, but, and I haven't taken my, because I did March 1st or April 1st, and then May 1st, and then June 1st, and I was doing good, but my stomach started flaring up after my colonoscopy, and I was not eating good, and friggin' trucks, get back. No, you're freaking not getting back over here. And you're getting off. So I don't know why you have your left blinker when you got off on the right. Ugh, I can't stand these people. So I don't know what this is. Just got an alert on my watch and I can't really see it. So I do see just that 7 pounds is, and my stomach is more swollen. So that disappoints me that it is, but I'm hoping that this, I'm gonna walk again tonight. Tomorrow night I can't walk. Tonight actually I'm watching my grandson, so my son and future daughter-in-law, and have a date night. And I'm walking with him, and my sister's gonna meet me. And I don't know about my other sister and brother-in-law meeting me for a walk, but so I'm gonna do that and take him for a walk. And the last time I think I walked, like, if not 3 miles, close to 3 miles. So we'll see. So at least if I get my walking in. I didn't bring my sneakers, which I wanted to grab them on the way out, but I didn't. But I have my fit flops. So, and this hair is driving me nuts because I don't know what is going on here. I don't know. It's like all the bangs are just going every which way. It's because I just kind of blow dried the bangs and took the blow dryer a little bit to my hair, and that's why it's all crazy today. So we'll see. And I always set my car, you know, the clock, like 2 to 4 minutes ahead of the time. And now it's less than a minute faster. And this person is on a motorcycle and looks like, oh my God, up my ass. You know what? Be careful of the motorcycles. Motorcycles need to, you know, not ride up our asses. Backed off now. Because we're going around this circle. But, and then coming down this way, I think we have to, no, we don't. The other part has to stop. But he's on alongside of me. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? So, and I think I will have, and I know this, I know people like that are bigger than me or different proportions than me. Maybe their butt is bigger and their stomach is bigger. Keep rubbing your fucking engine, idiot. But there's so much, they carry themselves that they're much more confident than I am. And I was getting much more confident. And, oh, go, you asshole. You know, they say about watching these motorcycles, but this guy just was like alongside me, riding up my ass. Like, I'm glad he's far away from me. But I was starting to have more confidence, and I saw my stomach was, and I see the pictures at my grandson's party, and I'm like, oh my God, my stomach wasn't flat, but it was so much lower than it is now. These people, I'm doing 10 miles over the freaking speed limit. These people are like up my ass and flying past me. Can't stand traffic. I really can't. Well, drivers, I should say. But yeah, so it's just insanity. So I know I'll get back to that being more confident. And I do like the bangs. And I think, not this weekend, maybe next weekend, I'll see if my girl's available and kind of blend the bangs into, you know, everything else. Because it wasn't too long ago that I got my hair cut. So by then the bangs should grow out a little bit. And I'm next to this car carrier and I need to get away from him. Because he's in the fast lane, big no-no. And he's like this on the lane. Nope. So, not happening. So, and I think when you're more confident, I will attract a guy And I'm going to try, and I think there's a singles thing actually Friday night, so I might not go food shopping till Saturday morning. But what the hell are these people doing? Oh, this is for the Route 9. Oh my God. It's like backed up all the way back here. And these people got out of this lane. And if they get back in the lane up further, I am going to lean on my horn, just to warn you. I am going to really blare my horn, because I can't stand these freaking people that they know, like, the exit is like a mile long. There's another one. And they get out, and then right as it's exiting, they stop and hold up traffic because they're trying to fucking get back in. Yep, there he goes. Fucking idiot. Oh my God. I can't stand these people. He didn't cut me off. Mr. UPS. Yeah. So, it's already after. Oh, everybody's slamming on their brakes because there's a cop on the other side, and he's right after the restaurant, so you can't see him. He's not technically hiding, because in New Jersey you cannot hide. You have to, be visible, and he is very visible, but on the other side of the building. So, and like I said, I'm going to try to go to more of my singles events and just put myself out there. And this is how I feel, because when I lost the weight, I posted the pictures of, before COVID, and how I was walking, and even when my granddaughter was born in 2018, how much thinner I was, and my stomach was even flatter, and I was heavier. And then when I lost the weight, the guys that reached out to me, like this one guy said, "Oh, I don't feel we're a match," and I have a pretty good memory, so I'm like, okay. He's like, "I don't feel we're a match," and I'm thinking, how the hell do you know? You haven't met me. I don't think we'd be a good fit. I don't think. Okay, you don't like a curvy woman or a bigger woman. Okay, I get that. Just say it. Then when I lost the weight and everything, and I went back online and I posted, actually, the pictures with my dogs was one of them that I posted, and the one, only the best moms get promoted to grandma there. And these guys reached out to me that had reached out to me before. Well, I reached out to them, and oh my God, this is ridiculous how slow this guy's going. The speed limit right now is 50. I know it's going to drop to 40. This guy was doing like 30 on a friggin' highway. He's in a truck, a construction type truck, but still. But so they, I had reached out to them first, or sent them a message. And it was nice of them to be polite to reach, because some did not, and some that didn't even respond at all. And then these new pictures come out, and they write to me first, and I'm like, sorry, I don't believe we'd be a good fit. And they're like, oh, why? Give me a shot. I'm like, no, that's what you had said to me. And they're like, we talked to you. I think I'd remember you, gorgeous, whatever, and all this other stuff. And I'm like, no, I said, I've recently lost like 48 pounds. And, oh, you look fabulous. Definitely we should get together. No. And there's guys that have been blunt and said that, and that's fine, that you don't like a curvy woman. But I am the same woman. I look the same. So if you're not attracted to me with, you know, without even meeting me, you're just going on my looks. Without meeting me, talking to me, then guess what? I'm the same person. So if you're not want to meet me, and everybody's entitled to their type, absolutely. But and I've had friends that have, you know, gone on the shots or had the sleeve or had the lap band, and then met guys and started to put on the weight, and some of them, see ya. Some of them, they're still with the guy. I wonder if that guy would be, and I mean, they haven't gone back to the weight they were, but it makes me wonder, would these guys have talked to, or agreed to meet, or however they met? Would they have struck up a conversation? If they didn't have that surgery, or they didn't go on those shots, and they didn't lose all that weight, would they? I wonder. I don't know. I would want to think that yes, but I want to say probably not. So, and I'm the same person, and no, I would, and I mean, I would not, someone that's a bigger person, I have no problem meeting them, but I would not meet someone that's so heavy they have trouble walking, because they're unhealthy. So, like Kenny said, he gained weight, and then he had lost like 140 pounds, but he probably put on like 140 pounds. And if he was as heavy as he was, the 140 pounds, he really, like, his stomach was ginormous, like over 9 months pregnant, probably pregnant with, like, you know, triplets or more. And he even said he was unhealthy. That when he went to the doctor said he had got bronchitis, and he was so having trouble breathing, and his oxygen levels and his doctor said, do you want me to call an ambulance, or do you want me to call your sister? And he's like, an ambulance. He was less afraid of an ambulance than his sister. And doctor is like, you've got to do something. Like, you've got to lose weight. This is not healthy. You know, you're headed for the grave. And so that kind of a guy, absolutely not. And if I was that kind of a girl, that I was so unhealthy that, you know, I had trouble walking and everything, no, then don't. Nope. Then I don't blame you. So I wouldn't want to date someone like that. So I wouldn't expect someone to date me if I was like that. But I try to work out. I try to eat healthy. I did go through a little spurt where I was not eating healthy. And I have to, if I meet someone, I have to continue to eat healthy. I really do. And walk. And if I don't, people get the hell all over me. Call me out on it, because that's what that's my goal, to, you know, continue and not get into, no, a guy that says, you know, maybe he's average and he, you know, he doesn't need to walk. Well, he does need to walk. Even if he's not heavy, he needs to walk to be healthy. You know, some form of exercise anyway. And hopefully, you know, we're getting plenty of other exercise. Did you know that I read one time that if it's really good sex, it's like running a mile. So, and the one time with the younger guy, let's see. I forget. It was over a mile. And I told my friend Lauren, like, yeah, I had my Apple Watch on, and boy, I got my steps in and my exercise. Boy, oh boy. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, that is good exercise, people. But don't get into such a rut that you're blinker. So, all right, I am back at work and I need to end this. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.